Hello and welcome to Second Chance Cinema Club. I'm Hutch, he's Steph, and this is episode many numbers beyond what I can count.
Yeah.
Steph, how are you?
I'm not doing too bad, thanks. I'm
Good.
I'm just beginning a 4-day Home Alone session. I don't mean watching Macaulay Culkin movies.
I was going to say, has your mother gone away and left you?
Yeah. Gone on holiday without me. How rude
At the
is
age of
that?
42? How dare she?
Someone's gone on holiday without me, but it's not my mother.
Ah,
So, yes, I'm enjoying my newfound freedom.
freedom. After the oppressive yoke of my everyday life.
Exactly, yeah. From the imperialist rule.
Nice. It's nice to have the house to yourself for a few days, isn't it?
It is actually. Very seldom happens.
Yeah, same. Don't get me wrong. I love my wife and I love my daughter, but every now and again, just have free reign. It's nice.
It's nice to get an opportunity to miss them.
Yeah, quite. That's it.
That's how we put it.
It's nice to grow fonder of them.
Yeah.
By their absence.
By absence, yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely. How you been?
I'm very good, thank you. Very good. I've not done a lot of notes with my week, I'll be honest. There are some newsy bits though, and in the spirit of our getting back on track after the month of Andor.
Yes.
There are some newsy bits, and one of them happens to be Star Wars related. And it relates to Mark Hamill.
Oh,
I've heard of him. He's done some work. He's featured in Star Wars on a few occasions.
Yeah, cameo, didn't he?
Yeah, he's done an interview this week that I kind of feel like he's said something that didn't really need to be said.
Oh, right.
Where he's kind of almost officially retiring from Star Wars.
Okay.
And saying he doesn't need to feature it anymore, and there should be space for new stories, for new characters, or development of existing characters, but he doesn't need to be in it anymore. And I haven't really decided whether I'm sad or not about that. I mean, it's sad a little bit because of who he is and what he's done.
Yeah.
But in the same breath, does he need to be in any more Star Wars?
Well, I'm wondering because he does little bits and bobs occasionally, like when he popped up in Andor, fucking hell.
Mandalorian.
You got me doing it now. Yeah, the Mandalorian season 2.
This is all just a ruse to get you to talk about Andor more. We won't talk about it 2 hours later.
Subliminal messages, Andor. What I'm wondering was if because I know other actors, Star Wars actors, have also said the same thing, but they caveated it with, but I've sold the rights to my image and voice to AI.
Famously, James Earl Jones didn't before he died. It was like, I want you to carry on. If you need to use the Vader voice, use it by all means.
Yeah. So I wonder if he's done that, if he's just said, crack on with the image. I'm not doing anything else. But
maybe. But I think he's also, I don't know. It's one of those things, isn't it? Someone comes along with a big enough bag of money.
Yeah.
Is he going to say no? Don't get me wrong, I'm sure he doesn't need the money, but even still, like even if you personally have got enough money, someone offers you a big bag, you go, well, I'll take that and give it to charity or whatever.
Well, exactly. Yeah, every so often these guys get like a unexpected tax bill or something, don't they? And, have to work their way out of it.
Mark Hamill is auctioning off all his lightsaber hilts. Why?
Yeah.
No reason. Just thought it'd be a nice thing to do.
Right. Yeah. Inland Revenue made a call.
It's not true, by the way. I've made that one up. Yes.
It's not true, but it could be.
It's not true. We're going to stick with Star Wars for a minute because we're in that zone.
Because we like Star Wars.
We were talking last week about R-rated Star Wars
yes.
and the idea sort of put forward, or the rough outline of an idea put forward by Ryan Reynolds.
Yep.
Now, one character that came to mind, I said a few weeks ago that my daughter has started watching Rebels.
Yeah.
I think an origin story, and a more adult-focused origin story for Kanan Jarrus would be interesting.
Yeah, he's a good character.
He is a good character, and the thing is, I'll lay my cards on the table, and I think I've said this before, I don't know nearly enough about the Rebels series. Yeah. So I don't know whether there's some stuff on that sort of timeline that's been covered already in terms of origins. But if we're talking about live action, it'd be interesting anyway, because it would make it something different. And I also thought about, like, if you think about when did Rebels first come out? We're talking like 10, 15 years ago?
Oh, I don't know. I've actually no idea.
I could have researched this.
I didn't think it was even that old, to be honest.
When it first, 10 years ago. So it first came out in 2014.
Okay.
So if you think like a lot of the fans of that, the hardcore fans of that, who are kind of baked into that series, will now be in adulthood. Sort of, well, late teens, early 20s, and a bit older maybe. They might be prime targets for that, and he might be an interesting one to see, I think.
And you see it as a R-rated expose?
Possible. Given that he went from basically being Jedi trained to then going on to be a rebel. It was. Yeah, I think it would be interesting.
Another one that survived Order 66.
Another one that survived.
You survived.
I can tell you that Order 66 was executed and no one survived.
Oh, they missed loads of Jedi, apparently.
They fucked that up royally, didn't they? They made a complete mess of that.
So many Jedi. The last of the Jedi will you be? Well, Yoda doesn't even know how many survived.
Yes, exactly.
Loads of them.
They're everywhere. Although you would have thought more of them would have come out of the woodwork during the rebellion, wouldn't you?
It's odd. It's almost like they've been retconned in.
Yeah, it's almost like they've made the whole thing up as they've gone along.
Yeah, strange.
So anyway, but that's that. That's me for a moment with that.
Well, let's talk every week about not X-rated, R-rated Star Wars.
Triple X-rated Star Wars.
Actually, I will come on to X-rated Star Wars in a little bit, actually. But
is this to do with burlesque shows?
It is, yeah. It's this weekend, so I'm going to report on it next week. I might have to go a couple of times just to make sure my notes are solid.
Remind me of the title again. The Empire
Strips Back.
Oh yeah, The Empire Strips Back. I do remember it now. I do remember. I'll be honest, on social media, I've seen a few clips of it. Not that I've been hunting, but I've seen a few clips. And it looks. It's not completely gratuitous by the looks of it.
No. It's more of a comedy musical kind of thing, and it's light on the burlesque. It's not. Yeah, it's not pornographic.
No,
that'd be ridiculous.
Aren't you a little naked for a stormtrooper?
I mean, if they don't use that line, I'll be asking for my money back.
or aren't you wearing a little too many clothes for a stormtrooper?
Aren't you a little too well hung? No, never mind.
All right, let's just get going. Keep going.
Could do this all night.
Anyway, that's some Star Wars news out of the way for the moment. Yes. Do you know there's going to be another Avatar?
I don't care.
This was going to be my next question. So
I didn't see the last one.
December this year, Avatar: Fire and Ash, which follows on from The Way of Water.
I didn't see The Way of Water. I only saw the original once.
Yeah,
I was, everyone was going nuts
as a technical exercise.
Yeah. It was meant to be this breakthrough in terms of 3D CGI and everything, but
what do you mean, like now when every single film gets released in 3D and it's the only way to watch it? I think I only saw like 3 films at the cinema in 3D.
I can't stand it. I mean, I got squiffy eye anyway. It doesn't really work for me, so I try not to bother.
I don't really like wearing my own glasses they're actually fitted to my face. So wearing those things and I've got an extraordinarily large bridge, which I struggle.
Has been said.
I struggle to get. It's the first thing people always say about me when they meet me. Good God, look at the bridge on that. So I do. I mean, just like standard glasses are a pain in the arse to buy.
No.
So those things they end up sat like right up above my eyebrows, and I'm like having to lean forward. To tilt my head. No, bad way of watching film. Anyway, the second one, The Way of Water. Yeah. I don't think there was no suggestion that was anything to do with 3D or anything like that. That was purely just a sequel.
Yeah,
it was all right.
Yeah,
it was okay.
Okay,
I'm not at all excited about a third one.
Is it the same plot, like the same?
I'm going to guess
Fern Gully plot.
I'm going to guess that there is some sort of outside invader who wants to take some shit from them, and they have to stop them.
And he goes native.
He's already native. That was the end.
Oh, it's the same characters, is it?
Oh yeah. It's the same family following them. Yeah.
Fair enough.
So
is Sigourney Weaver in it?
I can't remember if she was in the second. So her character died.
Oh,
in the first one. Plot spoilers. In the first one, and the second one, I can't remember whether she reappeared as like a
ghost,
a force ghost, basically. A tree ghost,
a blue force ghost,
a tree ghost. Yeah. But yeah, that was interesting. I don't think there was a. Yeah, I again, it's another thing that's like you're spending a lot of money on this.
Yeah,
you've got some good talent on it, like James Cameron. You've got power. You can make something else.
Oh, do you know, until those films, I would say he was easily one of my favourite directors. But
yep.
I mean, probably not since Titanic has he done anything that I've thought was up to his high standards. If I'm honest.
Yes, exactly. Talking of other unoriginal pieces of work that are following on from large franchises.
Oh yeah.
Have you heard also about this news is actually a few weeks old, but so it's not really news, it's just something I found interesting.
Okay.
As all these things are, really. Ralph Fiennes. Yep. He's going to be playing President Snow in a prequel of Hunger Games. Yes, thank you for helping me out with that. I was struggling for that. It's written down in front of me, but who needs that? And
I thought they already did a prequel.
No, well, they did. That was like a long time before. That was like 34. That was basically from when Snow was a teenager. So I'm guessing it's like 40 odd years at least before the Hunger Games series. This is more sort of like, I guess it's going to be set like during the war that leads up to the creation of the districts and stuff like that.
Okay.
So that I think I'm quite interested in, because I quite like the first couple of Hunger Games films. I thought were really good.
Yeah.
The third and the fourth
one a bit.
Yeah.
I remember there was one where there was no actual Hunger Games in it.
The last one.
Maybe.
No, the third and the fourth one. Yeah, that was kind of the point, though, wasn't it? Because the second one, there was Hunger Games in it, and they basically broke the system, didn't they?
Yeah, but it's like, well, what are we here for? I thought it was...
What are we here for? We're not going to see people fight over food.
I want to see a bunch of kids forced to kill each other to survive. Like, come on.
To get a meal.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah, if you haven't got that, what have you got?
It's a good point.
What have you got?
What has society got?
Yeah.
You haven't got people scrapping in Tesco's over the last loaf of bread, like during COVID.
Or like some kind of electronic store on Black Friday.
That will not be the last time we talk about COVID today.
Uh-oh.
Because it's relevant to our last chance.
Talk about something making a comeback.
To our second chance Cinema Club film. Which is Tenet, by the way.
Jennifer Lawrence.
Directed... Jennifer Lawrence.
I was trying to think of a reason to watch Hunger Games.
We're just shouting out names now.
Just shout out names, yeah.
Liam Hemsworth.
Oh, yeah, right,
okay.
Yeah.
It's funny Lenny Kravitz. No, all right, let's just start.
No.
Start. I'm here all night. Anyway, that's that. That is a film that's coming out or being made, I think, soon, that I'm interested in watching. Which I'm
coming out or being made soon, so we're tight on the release schedule.
It's not being made yet. I know that.
Okay.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
That's my news. That's all I've got for news-wise. So